Giddings and Lewis Bickford Numericenter machines with automatic tool changers give you direct control over every metal cutting hour and produce completed parts more profitably than you thought possible. Boring, drilling, milling, tapping tools, selected from the machine's own tool crib, whirl into action from an automatic tool changer. 40 tools having up to 5-inch diameters are stored in the new matrices. Tool exchange takes just 5 seconds from either matrix or the same matrix. The shortest route is always taken. A straight line shuttle snaps tools in and out beneath the spindle, while an air jet blasts tools free of dirt and chips. Positive gear tooth drive on the tool holder mates with the spindle nose gear, providing full horsepower to the tool. Precision production of industrial creations in aluminum, stainless steel, cast iron, and alloy steels are machined from start to finish on a single Numericenter automatic tool changing machine. The proven profit leader for the larger parts is this 15 horsepower model. It has a 4-ton table capacity to accommodate 30-inch cubes. Extra capacity is optional. This cut is the first of 33 milling requirements. Speeds are infinitely variable, from 1 inch to 40 inches per minute, and programmable from tape. Directing machine action is a SS-70 Numera point control system built by Giddings and Lewis Electronics Company. Cutting operations are directed from the operator's console. When required, machine functions are dialed in. Speed and feed override can be selected too. 10 tool depth compensation switches let the operator compensate for differences in tool lengths up to 10 inches. A switchable dial permits selection of all logic stored in the control. This data is displayed from the readout. It shows the operator job progress and quickens service needs. Full range reference offset lets parts be clamped anywhere on the table and accurately zeroed. Manual machine control is available from the pendant station on the head. A joystick positions the table in 4 directions for fast manual operation. But the real value of a Giddings and Lewis Bickford Numericenter is in chip time. Metal flies faster and more often because of exclusive drilling and tapping controls. HydroSense engages power feed immediately upon contact with the work surface and ends the need for preset tools. This feed dial shows rapid traverse with no lull into power feed. There's no lost time cutting air. Hydro thread control plunges taps into the cut instantaneously and without the use of costly floating tap holders. Notice that tool retraction is just off the workpiece for further time savings. This 2-station setup achieves optimum performance from both machine and operator. The tape-actuated indexer lets a Numericenter work on several sides of a workpiece in one setup, opening the door for multiple part arrangements. Davis block-type boring tools cut 3 times faster than single-point tools and hold tolerances of plus or minus 1/2 thousandths on bore diameters. Davis boring tools are products of Davis Tool Company, a division of Giddings and Lewis Incorporated. Each of these cast iron servo drive housings requires 168 machining operations and is completed in 53 minutes, a savings of 50% over previous NC methods without automatic tool changing. While the machine continues to respond to the cutting commands, the operator is free to load another work part. Work handling is simplified by using fast-acting mechanical clamps and efficient fixtures, adding a whole new dimension to machine productivity. This Numericenter, machining aluminum valve bodies, replaced 5 machines and quickly reduced production time by 4 hours per part. A 3-station arrangement contributed to this dramatic time saving. Each valve body required 222 machining operations and was completed in 58 minutes flat. Previous conventional methods took 5.1 hours to complete the part. Tolerances of plus or minus 1 thousandths were held on hole spacing and plus or minus 1/2 thousandths on bore diameters. A Numericenter can be boss on larger jobs as well. This 1,800-pound compressor unit indexes at 15-degree increments in presenting its surfaces to the cutting tools. A wide variety of milling work is available from this machine as evidenced here. Davis boring tools counterbore the piston cavities with the same ease and accuracy achieved with the smaller boring tools. Again, tool retraction is programmed just above the work surface, permitting the tool to get quickly into the next cut. The exclusive HydroSense and HydroThread controls let drills and taps deliver instant chips. There's no wasted motions. Feed engagement is automatic upon contact with the workpiece. For the smaller work parts, Giddings and Lewis Bickford builds a 10-horsepower Numericenter. 2 flat stations plus an indexer are used in machining the 6 sides of these precision aluminum fuel pump housings. Each part demands 195 cutting operations and takes just 47 minutes. This milling pass is one of 33 and is followed by an end milling cut that holds keyway depths to 2 thousandths. Coolant automatically floods the chips away from the action. HydroSense control allows drills to cut immediately. There's no lost time in cutting air. Speed is the same when tapping. HydroThread control permits this work to be done without costly floating tap holders. The tap cuts its own lead. Preset tooling is unnecessary. responsive SS70 Numera point control system simultaneously positions the table and indexes the work part. Here is a sequential milling operation. Following a 5-second tool change, a combination Davis block-type boring tool is used to save steps in the boring and facing requirements. In total, 40 boring operations are needed to complete this workpiece. Bores are held to plus or minus 1/2 thousandths. An exclusive tool orientation feature assures identical positioning of finished boring tools into the spindle taper. Locating pins on the tool flange mate with spindle holes, making duplicate entry into the bores possible. The spindle pulses in its search for the mating pins, locks, then speeds into cut. Whatever your machining requirements, move into the new generation of machine tool that completes what it starts. The Giddings and Lewis Bickford Numericenter, valued for the proven economies of NC, the time savings of an automatic tool changer, instant chips without presetting drills and taps. Invest in a Giddings and Lewis Bickford Numericenter, a management machine that lets you control every metal cutting hour.